I actually love the way Tulsa's written. I think she's really fun. She has a lot of energy, which is great to play. And she's tough. And I just reading it out loud for the first time, it sounds a lot like how I speak. Just in terms of energy and messing around with people, sarcastic. And so I just thought she was really well written, and I love the arc that she has throughout the film. Tulsa's a tough chick, and when you first meet her, she has no one. I mean, the only person she really has is this kid Gardner over, like Skype and instant message. So there's really not a whole lot of connection that she has in her life, outside of her foster dad, who's just a wreck, and she's constantly trying to take care of him, and so she's a little defensive, she's a little aggressive, and she doesn't trust anybody. And so, her exterior matches the inside a little bit, even though she's more vulnerable than you realize, but she is just a young girl. The biggest thing that stood out to me about the script is how are they ever going to make this movie? I mean, there's so much happening all the time. You have so many different worlds, so many different types of characters, and somehow they all connect in this really beautiful way. They're all displaced in some way, shape, or form. So I just love the emotional impact that it carries, but also the action and fun and mystery. Well, there was a lot that he wants. He wanted me to be tough. He wanted me to be able to, like, beat up a bunch of big dudes. He wanted me to be able to ride the motorbike. He wanted me to be able to play the piano, sing, which I don't do at all. I've always promised myself that I would never take a role where I had to sing. Unfortunately, I found out that I was gonna have to sing after I took the movie. But he asked a lot of me, which I like. It's good to force yourself into these uncomfortable situations and learn new skills. So I'm happy to be doing it, but it's terrifying. Well, I think they meet on some sort of chat room situation. But I think she really is someone who is searching for connection, and for her, a safe place is on the computer. I mean, she's not the type of girl who's going to invest emotionally in someone that she meets. She's just hasn't gotten to that point in her life where she feels comfortable doing that yet. So Gardner feels really safe to her, and she can confide in him, and that relationship builds and grows, and then he disappears for a few months, and it again sort of turns her world upside down, and I think she throws up that guard one more time. And so when you meet Tulsa meeting Gardner, I think she is pretty hard on him. She's pretty tough, and because of his disposition, it disarms her. I love Asa. He's so perfect. I can't imagine anyone else in the role, because he also balances me in this really beautiful way. Just his presence and his demeanor and his disposition with how he plays Gardner. It's it's so different than my character that we have just a blast playing against each other. Well, I think the range, or the point of making a movie like this is so that anyone can see it. It has something for everyone, and it is a love story, but it's a story about family, and it's a story about people and humans, and it's got space and action and emotions and happiness, and it's kind of a fun-filled experience. So hopefully people will take their entire family to go see it.